That fresh laundry scent you've been conditioned to love, it may actually be exposing your lungs and skin to hormone-disrupting and carcinogenic chemicals every time you do a load.
Welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. Stay informed with quick, easy-to-listen summaries of our latest articles, perfect for when you're on the go. No reading required. Subscribe for free at mercola.com for the latest health insights.
Hello, and welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. I'm Ethan Foster. In this episode, we're looking at fabric softeners and dryer sheets, household staples that may be quietly damaging your health, your appliances, and the environment.
And I'm Alara Skye. Fabric softeners are marketed for softness and scent, but most people don't realize they're loaded with synthetic chemicals that cling to your clothes, circulate through your air, and accumulate in your body over time.
Let's start with how exposure happens. Most assume their clothes are clean and safe after a wash, but the reality is that volatile organic compounds, or VOCs, are released into your home through these products. Then they coat your clothing, bedding, and towels.
That's not all. These VOCs are vented outside through your dryer, polluting the air and entering water systems. Studies show that some of these compounds, like benzene and acetaldehyde, are known or suspected to cause cancer and respiratory issues.
Synthetic musks are another concern. These fragrance chemicals mimic hormones and disrupt your endocrine system. They're extremely persistent, building up in your bloodstream, your home, and even the environment outside.
And it doesn't stop with airborne exposure. The chemical coating left by fabric softeners stays on your clothes and transfers directly to your skin throughout the day. It also builds up inside your washing machine and dryer, making future loads a repeated source of exposure.
The illusion of cleanliness plays a big role here. That fresh scent isn't real cleanliness. It's chemical fragrance. It masks odors instead of removing them and misleads you into thinking your laundry is safer than it is.
An investigation by the Environmental Working Group revealed just how little we know about what's actually in these products. Ingredients like quaternary ammonium compounds, commonly called quats, were flagged as major risks, especially for people with asthma.
Quats are used to soften clothes and reduce static, but they're known asthma triggers and can harm your reproductive system. Labels often list them as distereoldimonium chloride, or simply use vague language like fabric softening agent.
And then there's fragrance. That one word can legally include thousands of unlisted chemicals. Many of them are phthalates or synthetic musks, endocrine disruptors linked to fertility issues, metabolic problems, and developmental effects.
Other ingredients like preservatives and dyes also raise concerns. Methylisothiazolinone is a known skin allergen. Glutarol has been linked to asthma and allergic reactions, and some artificial colors have shown cancer-promoting effects in lab tests.
Dryer sheets, often overlooked, are another hidden hazard. Whether synthetic or plant-based, they release softening agents into your home through the dryer's hot air. They're not reusable, and they increase indoor pollution with each cycle.
They also present a fire risk. The residue they leave behind builds up inside your dryer, making it more flammable and reducing efficiency. That means longer drying times, more energy use, and increased maintenance.
According to Going Zero Waste, these waxy coatings don't just reduce efficiency, they trap dirt and odor. Clothes become harder to clean over time. Towels stop absorbing water. Gym gear stays musty, and the coating damages fabrics by preventing full rinsing.
Residue also collects in your washer, leading to mold buildup and mechanical issues. Even if you stop using softener, old residues can still leach into future loads. Your machine becomes a long-term exposure point.
And your nose can't always detect the danger. That familiar laundry scent? It's just chemicals masking underlying odors. Once you remove those products, your sense of smell resets, and what once seemed fresh becomes overwhelming and unpleasant.
Kungl reported that many of these compounds off-gas from your clothes into the air you breathe. They're linked to nervous system symptoms like dizziness, fatigue, and in severe cases, even seizures.
And you don't need direct contact with the liquid to be affected. These residues soak into your pajamas, sheets, and underwear, items in direct contact with your skin for long periods. Absorption happens through the skin, increasing internal exposure.
Misleading marketing adds to the problem. Terms like plant-based, biodegradable, or eco-friendly are often used to cover up the presence of petroleum-based ingredients and allergens. Without full disclosure, you're relying on branding instead of facts.
Downstream pollution is another serious consequence. Wastewater from your rinse cycle carries chemicals and microplastics into treatment systems. Many don't break down and end up in rivers, lakes, and oceans, disrupting aquatic life and entering the food chain.
So, what can you do? First, stop using synthetic fabric softeners and dryer sheets. Even so-called green brands may contain harmful quats, synthetic musks, and petroleum compounds. Discontinue use completely to eliminate your primary exposure.
Next, try a DIY fabric softener. Mix 2 cups of Epsom salt with 20 to 30 drops of essential oil, then add 1/2 cup of baking soda. Use 1/2 cup per load during the rinse cycle. It softens fabric and neutralizes odor without harmful chemicals.
Wool dryer balls are another simple option. They last for years, reduce static, and shorten drying time. You can add a few drops of lavender, wild orange, or peppermint essential oil if you prefer a subtle scent.
For deodorizing and softening, vinegar works well. Add 1/2 cup of distilled white vinegar to the rinse cycle to remove detergent residue and soften clothes. If you're sensitive to vinegar, try baking soda at the start of the wash.
If scent is important to you, there are natural options. Use rose water or lavender spray before washing, or mix equal parts vodka and water as a fabric spray. It freshens clothes without adding buildup or exposure.
Here's your challenge. Audit your laundry products today. Read the labels. Toss anything that lists fragrance, ammonium chloride, or vague terms like fabric softening agent. Replace them with a safer option: DIY blends, dryer balls, vinegar, or baking soda.
Thank you for watching Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. We'll see you on the next episode.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe now and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.